It is a race against time for Lesotho to conclude the reforms process ahead of the 2022 national elections. The retired Deputy Justice Dikgang Moseneke is pulling all stops to ensure that the regional body SADC's mandate is completed ahead of the country's elections.
It would be a tragedy if this nation was called upon to go and vote again with the reforms not in place. So that informed the timeline also significantly. But thirdly, of course, the SADC mandate is not endless. Around midway next year, my own mandate and our mandate collectively will come to an end. So we would like to make sure that by that time, the full work has been done.
But there is fresh trouble for the team. A Clause 10 agreement on freezing any possible arrest of politically related charges to at least until after the reforms process is concluded has been challenged and won in court. This new development now exposes the former Deputy Prime Minister Moseneke, whose return and others returned from exile is anchored on this clause.
We are aware of the judgment that has come out of the courts. We respect the judgment. And we are of the view that the judgment is correctly decided. Our position is simply, as we understand, the parties concerned will file appeals and do applications for stay of prosecutions, and that will give us the time that we need whilst the court deliberates. So for now, we are not aware of any impending arrests that would happen, to the extent that the legal processes would have deferred that prospect to a later time.
The Clause 10 agreement allowing for freeze on political charges or arrest has been overturned by the courts, leaving the likes of former Deputy Prime Minister Moseneke and Sidibe Muchawarwan hanging in the balance. And there are questions arising as to whether the Minister of Law and Justice, Professor Nkosi Mahao, whose brother was brutally murdered by his junior army officials, will be neutral in overseeing the reforms process.
You are saying I'm conflicted. And that's precisely what I said to Justice Moseneke, that I don't want to enter those matters because I'm conflicted. They should be kept away from me. And that is the reason why I also don't want to engage you on those issues, because I'm conflicted. But you are saying conflicted to adjudicate on it. I don't have any role to adjudicate on those matters at all. And that is why I don't even want to issue my opinions on them, precisely because I am conflicted.
While there is a need for the law to take its course in bringing to book suspects involved in the August 2014 attempted coup, an incident which led to the regional body SADC intervening to bring in Lesotho back to stability, there is equally a legitimate concern as to whether those implicated will not derail the reforms process in an attempt to evade prosecution. Rabelang Khatebe, SABC News, Lesotho.